So I've seen the movie Bugonia, and here are 3 reasons I thought it was unique. Roll the intro. Okay, so number 1 is the setting. In this movie, we follow 2 guys named Teddy and Don, who are somewhat like brothers at this point. They believe that an alien has invaded Earth and that they must find this alien to prevent it from destroying humanity. The person that they think might be the alien is Emma Stone's character Michelle, who is the CEO of Oxlith. Now, you might be thinking that these guys are probably crazy because there's no way they think some random CEO is an alien. But even though that thought is at the back of our minds, the film does a really good job of making us consider the possibility that they aren't crazy, that Michelle is actually an alien trying to take over humanity. This setting definitely worked for me because it gave us an interesting yet confusing plot that slowly gets explained as the movie progresses. Plots like this help engage the viewer and keep them watching until the end, which really sets the stage for a memorable film. This leads me to my next point, the confrontation. Okay, so eventually in the movie, Don and Teddy successfully kidnap Michelle from her home. They shave her head because they believe her alien family could track her if she still had hair. When they bring her to their house, they put her in the basement and tie her to a bed. When she wakes up, she asks the 2 men what they actually want and tells them that law enforcement is already on their way looking for her. Teddy then takes over and says that they know she's an alien and that they want her to take them to her spaceship so they can talk to her alien overlords. Michelle is obviously confused and ridiculed by this confrontation because these men genuinely believe she's an alien. She mocks them for their beliefs and eventually they get frustrated and go back upstairs, leaving her trapped in the basement. I feel like this confrontation was a really cool part of the film because it made us question who is actually right. Are the men telling the truth, or is Michelle the logical one and thinking they're crazy? This confrontation definitely had me second guessing myself and made me eager to see what happens next. A questionable plot like this can keep you engaged if done right, and this movie definitely knew what it was doing. Finally, this leads me to my last point, the climax. So by the end of the film, things really start to escalate. Don ends up killing himself with a shotgun after talking to Michelle. Teddy then kills a cop who is investigating Michelle's disappearance. Later, Teddy confronts Michelle about why she killed Don, but Michelle tells him that Don killed himself. Teddy obviously doesn't believe her and becomes even more angry. As the story continues, Teddy does a favor for Michelle, and when he returns, she starts revealing information about aliens and how they came to Earth. This is the point where I started questioning whether she was actually an alien or just pretending to be one to escape her situation. Eventually, she tells Teddy that there is a teleporter in her office that can take him to the mothership. Teddy then lets her go so she can bring him there. Later, Michelle brings Teddy to a closet and tells him to stand inside for 30 minutes to be teleported to the ship. Teddy straps a bomb to his body just in case the teleportation doesn't work. After the 30 minutes pass, the closet doesn't teleport him and the bomb explodes. Luckily, no one gets hurt, but Teddy is no more. I think this climax was really effective because we see the mental states of both main characters completely fall apart, eventually leading to their deaths. It's a dark climax, but one that feels inevitable. The ending of the movie is also surprising, but I'll leave that to you guys to find out for yourselves. So, in conclusion, those are 3 reasons I thought Bugonia was unique. If you guys have your own thoughts on the movie, make sure to drop it down in the comments below. And until next time, take care and play fandom.